It's exactly what we have been waiting for. Our decentralized exchange. Mass adoption plan is being implemented. Sharding, the future of blockchain technology. The future is now. We have arrived. Second quarter 2019, hitting our roadmap. The wait is over. Are you ready? The world will know Apollo currency. What's next, Apollonauts?
DEX. That's what's next. 11:54 p.m. 9/9/2019. The market, if you look at Bitcoin, squat, hasn't moved. Okay, but altcoins did gain yesterday, or I should say today, with 6 minutes left of today. It's almost 12 o'clock midnight, so altcoins, some of them did gain. Ethereum up 2.3%. And let's see, looking at XRP up just a little bit. And then you got Bitcoin Cash at 1.7. Going down the list fast, you can see that there's a few that Cardano, Stellar, Tron, IOTA, NEO, Chainlink, Cosmos. Okay, then keep going down the list a little bit. A lot didn't do well. So there was some that did. Good for them. Circulating market cap is 266 billion. Daily is 17. Let's get to the news. You've got looking towards the Bitcoin halving with BTC price pump in 2020. Will this make an effect on the Bitcoin price? In my opinion, yes. It's not going to be huge, but yes, it's part of the big picture. Where is Bitcoin going? How big is Bitcoin going to get? It's all part of the picture. And when you get into talking about the halving and how the hash rate is increasing, you've got the also to mining. Mining is turning profitable, which should be what Bitcoin doing what it's doing this year. And of course, it's archaic in my opinion, but that's the granddaddy of cryptocurrencies and how it all started, and that's all part of it. So you've got that cooking, and along with, like I said, the hash rates. Hash rates are hitting the record soon. Talking about the 100 quintillion mark. Quintillion. That's a lot. Okay, then. Duh. Tim Draper joins the board of directors of EOS-based DApp firm. Makes sense. It really does. Makes sense. That's the name of the company. Makes sense. And the app that he's getting into because of blockchain is, where was it? Sense Chat. It improves human connections by allowing private, seamless messaging and payments. Blockchain already does that in so many different ways. You look at Apollo's wallet, private messaging, send your payments back and forth privately. So that's already done. But this is something where it's an app style setup, and it's going to be something that he's going to get involved with. Should get involved with Apollo. That's what he should do. But that's my personal opinion. Swift calls cryptocurrencies useless in London briefing. Yeah, because they're scared of Ripple, and they're scared of XRP, and they're scared of crypto. But it's a bank consortium, and how scared are they? Probably not too. But they do realize that they're falling behind, and they've already started blockchain development, and we'll see how they do. But cryptocurrency-wise, who gives up about them, right? Bitcoin just as popular as Forex in Turkey. Turkey, of course, is, maybe don't I say of course, most people do realize, not everybody, that Turkey is the largest cryptocurrency user base in the world. It has the largest cryptocurrency user base in the world. So you've got Bitcoin doing pretty well on it. Forex is not doing so well. And let me go down through here just a second to take a look. It's not really that interesting, but Getting back over to here, you've got BAC launches institutional Bitcoin custody service with 125 million insurance. A lot of people were bashing BAKKT because of the amount of insurance, but the idiots should have read the policy, should have read how it applies. Duh. Okay. Now, Bitcoin launched its Bitcoin custody warehouse, and this, by the way, too, you got to understand the big picture of this. This warehouse, people were bashing them on a warehouse. It's not decentralized. Okay, it makes me laugh. If you want Bitcoin to be successful, and you want your Bitcoin to go up in price, you need mainstream adoption of it. And you need basically more and more users, and it's happening, okay? The thing that you're going to understand here, that with mainstream, institutional, going for BAKKT setup, there you go. This is going to spur more and more investments into Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is going to surge. So just don't worry about BAC's warehouse. I think it's a good thing for it, and I personally am involved in it. I sent some over. So I am testing the waters. Former U.S. Congressman calls for nuanced cryptocurrency regulations. When you look at this piece here, and he mentioned about Brad Garlinghouse's tweet about don't put every cryptocurrency into the same basket, you've got a good attitude. And the SEC chairman warms to Bitcoin ETF amid price manipulation fears. It basically warming up to it. They know that they have to do something. They know that because of what's going on with BAKKT and more positiveness coming out of blockchain. He knows that they have to do it and get on board. It's not going to be fast. Nothing in the government works fast. Ripple reportedly moves 26.3 million of XRP to co-founder Jeb McCaleb's wallet. Jeb is no longer with Ripple. He runs Stellar. Jeb had an agreement where he was limited to his sales. This is not a sale. This is a payment. And it's a tweet that went out here from Petite Donut. I guess the Petite Donut, he likes small donuts. But anyway, we all know that Jeb McCaleb is going to sell this over time to fund XLM, but has anyone seen that big of a transfer before? He's supposed to have a limit on his daily sales. Sales, yes. And that was in the case, but that's expired to the point where he had a smaller setup that he could sell. It has been reported that he's selling 500,000 a day. That's not proven. Reported. This payment, most likely an agreement they had originally, or they owed it to him. So he was the co-founder. Now you've got this. Apple reveals its new iPhones tomorrow. This isn't blockchain, not yet for Apple. But this is something where you're looking at basically more of the same, some new features in the new watch, and body style the same pretty much, larger MacBook Pro, and this is something where Apple's got to change up. Johnny Ives was a head designer. Anybody that knows Apple knows who Johnny Ives is. Johnny Ives left and went with his own company. Nothing bad towards Apple, but you could tell basically that his creativity, he couldn't do anything more. They were locked into the same thing. He was getting bored, so he moved onward. And Apple's got to come up with new designs. They have top quality designs and hardware, but they need to change up. And I'll give kudos to Samsung's Galaxy Note 10 Plus. When you hold that sucker and you use it, you can tell it's so advanced. So thin, so good with its style and its build and its quality. They're taking the forefront, no doubt about that. Binance CZ talks about the selection process for supporting coins on exchange. Apollo is waiting for word CZ. Don't tweet them though, because that hurts if you tweet CZ about a listing. But Binance has Apollo's application in. Apollo has not said a word, except for that they're waiting. At least they haven't said anything in a while. Now, LG blockchain phone would open new doors to what? Yeah, there's a few phones out there with blockchain style setup, and you look at Samsung again. Samsung, yeah, they have it. Other phones do too. It's not too big for LG, but getting to the wallet for Apollo and the network for Apollo, the work on DEX was furious yesterday. 12 hours ago, 16 hours ago. Refreshing it, and still the same right here. Work, you should start going back on this sometime in the next hour or two. And that is, one of my subs made a comment. It's like waiting for Christmas morning to open up your presents. Waiting for DEX. It's coming, folks. Christmas Day is coming. And that's going to be a rush when it happens. Twitter is furious with Apollo tweets. And AJ Moore had a ton of Apollo tweets yesterday, along with his customary Bitcoin tweets, and more all around. When you look here at Crypto World, made a comment. Very true, this is a deal of a lifetime. Next big bull, with all Apollo has done. I don't think there's going to be, personally, I don't think there's going to be a next big bull run like 2017. But you're going to see positive gains, no doubt about that. Next big bull run with all Apollo has done in a few years. I really believe it will hit $1. 1,000 can turn into 1,000,000. It's a possibility. Yes, it is. And the thing you got to understand, it's not going to be a few years if Apollo does an African national currency. And they are in Africa right now doing that, working on that. The DEX is due any time now. Let's play that so we just feel warm and fuzzy. Okay, there we go. Can't wait for it. Okay, that's going to be so popular. Cash out to your bank with the Paxos stablecoin or send it to the spend card. Buy Apollo easily. More and more coins will be added to it, to the all-in-one. And for branding of Apollo, it better be branding of an all-in-one. And then with the best privacy features in the world, the fastest network. Yeah, you better believe it. So we're looking at DAG, looking at the Apollo Cloud, the all-in-one. This is what Apollo needs to do. Focus on the all-in-one. They are truly it when it comes to that. So that's what they need to make sure that that stays out there. Apollo Africa, I know that this is going to pay off gold. This is going to be something that down the road, you're going to just look back and go, wow, history made, and Apollo did it. And this is my personal opinion. I'm not your financial advisor, but when you have a possibility like this, the all-in-one with the fastest, most private, has all the features in the all-in-one wallet. Watch my past videos if you're new to Apollo. And then they're working in Africa for national currency in 54 nations, some of them with a impoverished and hyperinflation. And Apollo's goal with a 0% inflation coin with legal tender of coin, paper monies, and digital, with the statement by ADF and this partnership with the ADF to do this, is for the reason that we have identified Apollo currency as the only and obvious choice with regards to cryptocurrency and its application in the African perspective. They made a comment as part of that little piece down at the bottom that you really can't read. But I have it, and it's all over Twitter. That there says that using Apollo's endless features, you better believe it. And having that availability with a 0% inflation coin, legal tender. Hello, Houston. The community for Apollo, huge. Gary Browning, the guy with the truck right there, with that great thing since a year plus ago in the back of his truck and still there, put up this piece on Twitter. Very creative. He always is with his creations for Apollo, but and along with many others. So you look at here and you go squinting in there. Africa, ARKNET, decentralized, HODL, yeah, sharding, forging, piece of, POS, sorry. The proof of stake, not piece of, Okay, then you got Apollo, all in one. DEX over to the right. Bring it on. Sharding has been done by Apollo. Listen 1 second, I need a coffee.
Sharding is a technological blockchain breakthrough to allow scalability, integral for mass adoption. Projects like Ethereum have tried this and failed. Apollo is delivering. Named the fastest and most advanced blockchain ever created. And it's only getting faster. How fast? Sub-second. Coming soon. Apollo currency. Welcome to mass adoption.
Apollo's got it going. And this is a thing you got to think about with any investment you have in cryptocurrency. Which one is doing it all? Which one is putting out everything that people will use? The DEX that people will be using every day. The private messaging that's there. The data storage that's there. The marketplace to take care of business. Decentralized banks around the world that you can walk into and buy Apollo with cash. Netcoins that you can do online and buy Apollo with your debit card. Okay, along with walking into over 171 locations, 171,000 locations around the world to use the system of Netcoins and then get in there with your cash and buy, get your receipt, and then get your coins sent to your wallet. So easy to do. This is something that when you talk about who is doing the most and who's doing it the best, Apollo's got it. No doubt about that, including currently this is just new, that you can use Apollo to check out on the 24/7 bits, which you can get these storage cards for all these coins. And you can check out with Apollo and use your Apollo to pay. This just came out. Now eventually you're going to see Apollo having a card on here, along with the ones over to the left, as you see over here. So that's going to be pretty good there. But currently you can use Apollo to get any one of those you want. I can't stress enough how big Apollo's DEX is going to be. The low fees, the no KYC, the no verification process, the availability to just quickly buy and take to your bank or the spend card. This is going to add the user piece to the wallet, but then everybody who does the DEX, because they got it, they go, oh my god, I got my own exchange. And then they see all the other features that are built into the all-in-one for the messaging, data storage, marketplace, create your own coin, do forging to earn passive income. Can I just go on for another hour about Apollo? Yes, I could, but I'm not gonna. You need to watch my previous videos and you need to check out their website. The links are all down below. Apollo is on the verge, and I do mean on the verge. Any breaking news for DEX, I'll be there. Everybody, where's my video? I lost it. Here it is. Everybody have a great day. Whoa!